Hey guys, how's it going? Are you guys looking for a place to rent and can't find any affordable options out here in Mexico? Well, guess what? You're in luck. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do and how to do it in order for you to find the most affordable rentals in whatever part of Mexico you plan on moving to. So if you're interested in affordable rentals, stay tuned to find out how to get yours. All right, so thanks for staying tuned. Let's just get right into it. All right, so if you clicked on this video, is because you are thinking about moving to Mexico and you need to find some sort of affordable rental, some sort of affordable housing, and you're having difficulty or trouble in locating it. Or you haven't even done your research yet and you haven't even started your search and you just decided to click on this video first. Regardless, what we're going to be doing in this video is going step by step into how you can find a place to live that is within your budget and you'll be happy with, okay? Because I keep hearing over and over and over again that affordable housing in Mexico is long gone, that there's no way that you can find any kind of affordable rentals out there or anything like it used to be. And look, yes, things have changed. Don't get me wrong. We all know things have definitely changed in the last few years, and they're going to continue changing as inflation and all that stuff gets worse, and all the things that we've talked about many times on this channel. What we're talking about today is, can you still find an affordable rental, an affordable house to live in? Again, I've told you guys many times, I rent a 2-bedroom house. Okay, I have a huge garden in the back. I have a huge front yard, the whole nine, and I pay around $300 a month. Okay, I had to hesitate there for a second because I completely forgot. As the whole money exchange thing, is having its difficulties. The rent is getting higher, so it's more like $325 now. From what it used to be when I first rented this house, it was $275 US dollars, okay, and now it's gone up all the way to 325. So basically a $50 difference, and that's all because of the exchange rate. It had nothing to do with cost of living here or the change in rent, because my rent has been exactly the same. So with all that being said, I just want to give you guys a little context on all that so that you guys understand as well what's going on with the currency and why some people might not understand exactly or completely why things are probably getting a lot more expensive than they used to be. So enough of that, enough of the intro. Let's get right into it. Okay, so again, like I said, we're gonna go step by step. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about 4 areas. Okay, we're going to be talking about Merida, Yucatan. We're going to be talking about the Queretaro area. We're going to be talking about Oaxaca area and the Guadalajara area. Now, I don't know much about these areas. I've only visited Oaxaca before, and it is what it is. But I thought that I would, go on ahead and cover all those areas as if I myself am moving to those areas and going through the whole process again, basically live. And we're doing this kind of live, all unscripted and just kind of like looking for homes and all that stuff. The only area I do know is Merida, Yucatan, because that's where I live and this is where I'm based out of. And but I decided to do other areas simply because of the fact that I know that there are tons of people out there that want to move to many parts of Mexico. Some people don't like where I live because it's too hot and it's too tropical and Caribbean and too close to the jungle. And other people, they prefer to live in the higher elevations or in the mountains, like perhaps in Oaxaca or Queretaro or what have you. All right, so let's just get right into it. So the first thing you're going to do is that you're going to get on your web browser and you're going to navigate all the way to my website, josearteaga.com. Okay, as you guys can see there, all the links are down below. All right, you can find all the links within the description of this video or in the first comment or what have you. Anyways, once you get here, you go and click on free resources or free Merida resources. It doesn't matter, either or. You click on that. All right, and once you click on that, it's going to bring you to this page. All right, and on this page, you're going to find 5 different locations. All right, 5 different websites that have rentals. They are the version of rentals.com, apartments.com, whatever. This is Mexico's version of that. So we got Viva Anuncios, Inmuebles, Locando, Casa Trovi, y Casas. All right. Now I made sure that all these links are still working because again, I've made this website a long time ago, and I've made a tutorial a long time ago, but this is a brand new tutorial, a more current tutorial with more current pricing and all that good stuff, and I wanted to make just a better one. So this is why we're making this, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. All right, so let's just get into it. Let's just go with the first one, okay? And they're all basically the same. We're just gonna kind of go with the first one, all right? Viva Anuncios, all right? So as soon as you get to Viva Anuncios, you're gonna basically see, all right? All right, you're gonna find this, all right? Now, you're gonna see everything's in Spanish. If for whatever reason, you cannot translate it yourself, or you're having difficulty translating it, within the website or what have you, you can just go to Google Translate, okay? And you can just use Google Translate, all right, to help you with that. So like right here where it says rentar, or where it says, departamento or desarrollo, any one of these words that you might not understand, you can just go to Google Translate and it'll help you navigate and get you your translation. Okay, so now let's get back into it. So rentar, okay, so we're gonna click here, okay, where it says rentar, all right, because that means rent. That's what we're interested in. That's what this video is about. We're gonna pick the city of Merida. Again, I told you we're gonna do a few different areas. We're gonna start with Merida, and we're gonna pick, in this case, casa, which is a home, because that's, I think, what most of you guys are interested in. But if you want an apartment, departamento. Again, remember, different places have different things. Some areas that have less space, maybe like Mexico City, Oaxaca, what have you, you might be looking more at departamentos, okay, as opposed to a casa, okay? But out here in the Yucatan, in Merida, casas, houses are more readily available. This is a lot more space and all that stuff. So we're gonna go with casa, and then this is maximum precio, which is maximum price, all right? So we're gonna go with 10,000 pesos, okay? Why 10,000 pesos? Well, that's $500 give or take, all right, depending on the exchange rate. But we're gonna go with 10,000 pesos as a maximum, because this will help weed out a lot of the other ones that might not be affordable. Because that's the thing, when you just kind of like blindly search, a lot of times, remember, they're gonna throw you a lot of expensive ones because they want to make money. So if you have a limit, that helps. It's a little search trick that you can do for many searches, not just apartments or anything, and on any website for anything. Okay, so once we're ready, we're just going to click on buscar, which means search. Okay. And it's going to bring us here, and we got the map of the city. Okay. Now, these areas that are more empty, it doesn't mean that they're undesirable areas. These are also great areas out here. It's just that these areas, most of the time, you're not going to find them on any kind of website like this. You're going to have to go out there and walk around and search in these areas to get the real deals, holy fields. You get real inexpensive items out here. Inexpensive, housing out here, okay? So if I live in this area, in this immediate area of the South, okay, so that's why, my whole house, a 2-bedroom house, is, $300 give or take, depending on the exchange rate, okay? It's gone up as the dollar loses value, but again, that's another, video, another day. So let's look at this one. It says 5,000 pesos, all right? Now, okay, see, look, so that's the thing. You got to look into these places. Sometimes they look too good to be true, or they're not exactly what they say they are. So 5,000 pesos it's a business, okay? You're renting out a little space for a business, okay? Let's see here. Look at this one, 4,000 pesos, okay? 4,000 pesos for this house, which is $200, okay? Now, again, we got to look into it, and you got to research it, because some of them are valid, some of them are not, some of them are real, some of them are not. So this one, it says it just got published 26 minutes ago, okay, as you guys are down here, okay? 4,000 pesos, all right? Let's look at the house. This is what you're going to get for $200, okay? Empty house, okay? But it's a house. Look at that, okay? Look at that. Interesting. Okay. No, not bad. Now, this might be perfect for some people. This might be horrible for some people. It all depends on who you are. But this is just an example of a home out here, okay, for that price. Now, let's go and look up, something in the north that might be closer to the $500 range, okay, what you're going to get for $500. So look what you're gonna get for $500 in the northern area, in a nicer area. Okay. Look at that. Again, all these are unfurnished, but you can see they're a lot nicer, you know, obviously. But you're going to be paying, you know, more than double of what the other home. Okay? But again, you know, it's up to you what you want to rent and when you can afford. Just so you want to, you know, give you an idea of what's available. Okay? So this is something that's more in the $500 range. Okay? And let's keep looking around. All right, look at this. So if you go to the Cauquel area, remember I just did a video on this very recently. I'm going to link it at the end of this video so you guys can check that out once you're done here. So this whole area out there, there's tons of rentals, you know, of all shapes and sizes. Again, you know, in that range. Okay. So let's see this one just randomly, 7,500. Okay, this is what you're going to get for 7,500. See, look, nope, okay. I thought there was no pictures. All right, so look at that. It's a home, no furniture, very small. Okay. Okay, that wasn't how many. Is there more pictures? Okay. Okay. What is it, like a one bedroom? What is this?
Bruh.
Anyways, it's like a studio almost. All right, this is terrible. So you guys, again, look around, search. Let's see, this one is 10,000, okay? Which is 500, okay? Like around the 10,000 range. Okay. Looks nice. Look at that. Okay, not bad. So, see more space. Okay. So, yeah, balcony, everything. Look at that. Nice. Not bad. Seems pretty big and spacious. Not bad at all. So, as I was saying, you know, we're going to look at other parts of the city. All right, and we're gonna look at other things. All right, so like I said, you know what I mean, depending on where you want to go, you know, let's look all the way over here. Look at this one for 5,000 pesos. Look what you can get here for like around 5,000 pesos. Okay, look at this. Not bad, huh? 5,000 pesos is equal to like around $250. Okay. Now, of course, you know, the cheaper the home, the cheaper the rent, the more tender loving care you're going to have to probably put into it in order to make it your own. But again, this seems like a pretty awesome deal. It's not perfect, but I mean, come on. You know what I mean? For 5,000 pesos, it's pretty great in a great area as well. Or a good area. They're all good areas in Merida for the most part. Okay? So, now, let's just do... Okay, that one, I just randomly clicked on that. I don't even know how that just appeared. But look at this one. This one is, again, under the 10,000 peso range, okay? It only has a few photos, but it's okay. Look at that. It has a huge front yard. Very spacious, it seems like. But it seems like an older home, a lot older home, and not many pictures. So this is one of those places you got to go and look at and see whether you like it or not. But it seems from the outside, and it seems, you know, it seems like it's a good house. So, all right, now let's just look a little bit deeper into the web page, okay? So not only are you going to be able to see, you know, the pictures there, which is what a lot of people are interested in, but let's just say we like this house and I'm interested in it. You know, obviously there's only a few pictures and I'm really interested in it. It looks very big and spacious. It's in a good area. Look at that. See, it's in a really great area, as you guys can see on the map. Okay? So, it's in a great area. Amazing area, okay? And it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage. Okay, so it's like, man, wow, I wish they would take better pictures. So this is something that you're going to come across a lot, where you're going to find a home like this, which just looks amazing, and then they got like 3 pictures, and it's like, what the? And then they're going to have other homes that have 70,000 pictures, and when you go look at them, they're pretty terrible. So anyways, this, if I was looking for a place, or helping somebody look for a place, this is somewhere that I would 100,000% go look at. I mean, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? So this is a great spot. Okay, so again, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage. Okay, and then we got more. Okay, more information here. Okay, so it says he rents the house, you know, in Fraccionamiento 60 Norte. I don't know the area, whatever. But he says it's only a few blocks away from the Walmart and the Costco. So everybody that lives out here knows where the Costco is. So this is only a few blocks away from the Costco. Wow, look at that. You know what I mean? If you're an expat especially. You're gonna love it. So, and then this just tells you a few of the things that it has. You know, it just has, you know, protectors for the windows. You know, hot water. It said no pets. Now, by the way, there's a lot of places that do admit pets, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you talk to this person, you know, they might still accept pets. They might want to charge you a little more, but whatever, you know what I mean? So don't be thinking, because I know a lot of people do have pets and want pets, but you know, Mexico's a very pet-friendly place, and you're very rarely gonna find something that says no dogs or no animals or no pets. Most of the time they allow them because they understand most people have it. In fact, that's probably why it's not rented out, because they might be very strict about that, because it seems like a really good spot. Okay, so just so you can get an idea. Okay, so there's more information down below, but long story short, I don't want to do it because it's, you know, for later for you guys can view, but long story short, you see where it says Mostrar Número all the way down there, right next to my head right here, you see in the blue? You click there and it'll give you the number. Or you can go all the way to the top, you know, right here. It says you want to send a message. You can send a message here. You can, you know, get the phone number or send a message or what have you. Now, I know a lot of you guys are having, you know, might have difficulty in order to reach some of these people. So one thing that you can do is that you can reach out to Stephanie, my assistant. Okay, we're going to go back to my website for one quick second. Okay, all you got to do is scroll down, okay, in the same spot. Okay, just scroll down. Okay, and right there, okay, you're gonna find Stephanie. All right, and Stephanie will be able to help you out. She'll be more than happy to help you out, you know, with the rest of the procedure. You know, she has a lot of people that, you know, work in the industry, and they can either, you know, help you find the place, or if you've already found places you want to go look at, or your places that you want to, you know, explore, see, what have you, she can help you out with that. She can help you give, you know, take you on tours. She can speak for you. And again, she's a Mexican, but she speaks really good, perfect English. Okay, and you know, basically she's your intermediary. She's your middleman, middle woman in this case, all right, that will help you, you know, make that contact in Spanish and help you set that up. Okay, now she does this locally for people, and she might be a little bit more limited in capacity to help you with this in other parts of Mexico. But again, we don't know, or you don't know until you reach out to her, because she does have contacts in other parts of Mexico as well. But you know, with that being said, even if you are in another part of Mexico, not in Merida, Yucatan, and you are interested in, you know, having somebody help you, you know, halfway between, you know, like to be the middle woman or middle man in between, I highly suggest it, because that is another secret and as to how you can get an awesome home at the awesome price. Because if you are, first of all, if you contact some of these people in English and it's all in English, then first of all, they might not understand anything. And if they do understand, they might just say, hey, look, you know, that was a wrong publication. It's really 19,000 pesos, not 9,000 pesos. We forgot to add the one. You understand? But if someone's, you know, talking in Spanish, you know, contacting in Spanish and reaching out in Spanish, well, they think it's someone in Spanish and Mexican. So they're not going to say, oh, no, it's 19. They're not going to say anything like that. They're just going to take the appointment and pretend like, you know, they're not going to have any idea who's going to show up to the appointment until you show up to the appointment, okay, with your representative that is the one that reached out to whoever for you. Because the thing is that a lot of people, what they end up doing is that they don't go to these resources that I provide for you guys. You know, a lot of you guys don't know that these websites exist, like Viva Anuncios, or this is the next one, Inmuebles, all right? See, it's very similar, okay? So like I was saying, you know, some of you guys, you know, might not, I don't know why it's taking so long, jeez. Anyways. Bruh. Anyway, so like I was saying, you know, a lot of you guys, you know, don't even know that these websites exist, okay? And not only do you not know that these websites exist, a lot of you guys are always end up looking on American websites or on English-only websites or even on Facebook, okay? And when you're looking on Facebook, you know, unfortunately, what ends up happening is that, you know, when you're in some of these groups, not in my group, by the way, this is my group in case you're interested and you want to join, but in some of these groups, you know, what happens is they're all in English. So if you go to some of these websites, all right, hold on a second. So if you go to so this is a good one, okay? This is a good Facebook page in Merida run by David Rogers, okay, which has appeared in a few of my videos, all right? And will be appearing in more videos in the future, a good friend of mine. But anyways, he set this website up to help people that are moving to Merida. Okay, so if you guys are interested, you guys should sign up. I'll provide a link at the bottom of this video. But if you guys are looking into moving out here and you're looking for rentals, and again, you can't really find anything you like on these websites, you can just search through here and you're gonna find tons, okay, of rentals. Okay, let's just check out of a few places out here. Okay, all right, just kind of scroll through. You guys can do this more on your own time. But see, look at these awesome houses. All right, and they all have to be under that price. Okay, and you can, you know, post whatever you want there, whether you're looking or you are renting. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I was having some internet issues, but it wasn't. It was actually just the computer was getting a little bit too hot. It's already starting to get hot outside, so I just tried to turn on the AC, the fan, to make sure, you know, I didn't burn out the computer while I'm doing this video. All right, so let's just get back into it. All right, so as I was saying earlier, there's many options for you to go out there and search. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys, you know, are now being turned on to these websites, okay, like Viva Anuncios, okay, Inmuebles, all right here, which is the other one. All right, same thing. You can find a place to rent, or even on the Facebook groups, okay, in Facebook groups. But what I was going to say about these Facebook groups is that you got to be careful out there, or any, and not just any Facebook group, but any website in general. The thing is, you got to be careful with the fact that the more English is being spoken to you, you know, meaning everything's in English, then the more expensive it's going to be. You know, the more Spanish is involved, the cheaper it's going to be. Now, again, thank God, you know, that there are people out there, you know, especially like out here in Merida, you know, they have websites. I mean, they have Facebook pages like this. I have no idea if there are other ones like this in other parts of Mexico where there are other expats, you know, Queretaro, Oaxaca, Guadalajara, Mazatlan, whatever. I don't know if they have other places like this, but if they don't, they should. Because like I said, the reason that this group started was because there was an influx of so many people complaining and upset that they could not find any kind of affordable housing anymore. So we, you know, David created this group, and that's it. And this is why we're even using the $10,000 peso range, because that's $500 rent. And again, if you need a bigger house because you got family or kids, then obviously you're gonna go for the higher rent. But again, you know, if you're in the, you know, just a single person or just a couple, you might need something smaller. Like I said, my rent is around $300, $325 a month, but your rent could be, you know, higher. It's all up to you, or lower. So let's just get back into it. In fact, let's go and erase a few of these pages. All right. Okay. And let's try again. Let's go to Viva Anuncios again, but this time let's look at Querétaro. Okay. Now, I've never been to Querétaro ever. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, it says, I guess Querétaro, right? Yeah, I don't know anything about Querétaro. Is that like a city or an area? And then here, since I don't know what the layout of the land is, we're just going to go with leave it empty. Okay, so houses, departments, whatever. Let's just see what they got. Okay, again, same thing, 10,000 pesos or less. Let's take a look. Let's search, see what we get. Okay, now I don't know this area at all, so let's just I guess this is this right here, Santiago de Querétaro. Okay, I'm guessing this is where people live. This is where you guys are living. Okay, so again, I'm gonna guess that this area that's empty here is as similar as this area that was empty in Merida. All right, that, you know, you might find cheaper housing there, but it's going to be less expensive. Okay, so, and I think so, because look, I can see that down here things are more expensive, and up here they're a little cheaper. So let's just click on this one, just randomly. Okay, let's just randomly look at this. Look at that. This is awesome. So I'm guessing this is the apartment. Okay, look at that. It's a pretty big apartment, actually. Apartment for $400. Not bad. Let's look at this one. This was 10,000. There's a house, a furnished house. Okay, so look at this, a furnished house for, again, 10,000 pesos. This is pretty great. Look at that. Okay, look at that. So it seems like there's affordable housing in Querétaro as well. Okay, now again, you know, you guys want the super crazy fancy schmancy houses, and you know, obviously that's what's going to cost you more money. I'm just, you know, we're looking at budget, okay? We're looking at what you can afford for 500 or less. This is a nice house, man. For 500 bucks? Come on. Are you kidding me here? Now again, I understand this is not for everybody, but this is not bad. This is a pretty good deal. It's a really good deal. Okay. Look at that. Okay, interesting. So again, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage. So I guess, yeah, you can park 2 cars out front of the house. That's great. And then look, all this information here. So much more. Okay, so much more information. Okay. They say not only do you got a 2-car garage, but you got parking for guests. And then, yeah, it just gives you a lot more details. You know, so many more details on the housing. Wow. Not bad. All right, let's look at another one. Let's see. You know what? Let's just kind of like look through here, see what looks nice. Yeah, to look for departments or apartments. You know, I think apartments are just, you know, if you're gonna, oh, that one, I just randomly clicked on that one. Look at that. This is more in the $500 range as well. Very nice. Okay. Not bad. Pretty good. Similar to like some of the construction that they have out here in Merida. Not bad, huh? Okay. Look at that. I guess the weather's nice here, that they have a pool. That's cool. That's interesting. Seems like they have pools in Queretaro. Is it up in the mountains? I don't even know where Queretaro is. I really don't. I'm a dumb gringo. What do I know? Okay, so it seems, again, you can find cheap housing in Queretaro. Look at that. Okay. Now, again, I thought it was going to be expensive here. I thought it was not going to. Look at that. But look at that. Look at all that. Look at all that. You can tell me you cannot find somewhere to live, you know, for under that. Okay. So, look, you know what? Let's just say that you're, you know, let's just be, okay. Let's cut it to 6,000. Okay. I'm just curious now. 6,000. If you can get a house for 6,000 in Querétaro. Look at that. There's still houses. 6,000 is around the $300 range, okay? That's like my rent. That's what I pay for rent. Me personally, all right? Look at that. I guess they're all out here. So let's just click on this one, 5.5. No, okay, no, this one. Okay. Look at that. It's in one of these areas there. Okay. Not great, not perfect, but a house. All right, let's see what else they got. Oh, look at that one. Okay. This one looks nice. Oh, look at that. Not bad. Okay. In a nice little residential neighborhood type area. Look at that. Okay. So this is what you're going to get for $300 range. Pretty big, pretty spacious. Okay. Let's look at the details on this place here. It says 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Okay, so same as my place. All right. And then, yeah, a bunch of information here. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So it seems like, you know, there are a bunch of pretty good places out here. A lot of, I mean, I haven't seen, look at this one. Let's see this place. Look at that. That house. It's a house for $300. Come on, man. You know, it's like, I'm actually doing this video, and I'm glad I'm doing this video because I myself am like pleasantly surprised. Look at this, a house for $300, bro. Come on. Are you serious? Now, and it just says Century 21. So, you already know it's already kind of marked up, I guess, you know? Whatever. But the point is that, you know, this is not bad. This is pretty good. Now, again, you got to do your due diligence because remember, some of these might be real, some of them might be fake. I got a feeling that most of these seem pretty real. Okay. Wow, pretty good. Okay. So that's Querétaro. By the way, okay, so now let's try another place. Now, by the way, the reason I am not, you know, going to check out the other websites. In fact, let's click on the other websites. Okay, let's click on Inmuebles again. Okay. And it left me hanging the last time. Okay, so you can get an idea. All right. But it's the same thing. Okay. You go up here to this area. All right. You know, this is apartment. Okay. Casa, casa or condo, oficina, local commercial, bodega, you know, like a store, you know, commercial, whatever, or just empty lot. And then again, you know, you put in the area you're looking for. So that's the other website, okay? And then we got Locando, okay? Same thing, you know. In fact, this seems a little bit more like Craigslist, okay? Let's look at Casa Trovit. So again, you know, some of these are, okay, same thing. It seems a little bit more bare bones. And then Casas, okay? Okay, look at that. It looks nice as well. Okay, so you've already seen, you know, all of these websites. You know, just a quick little look. You guys can explore them on your own. I just wanted to just give you a quick overview of what you can find out here. So we've already checked out Merida. We've already checked out Queretaro. Now let's look at Oaxaca. Okay, so let's just go back here, okay? We're just using this website because this is the easiest, okay? Like I said, you know, if you can't find what you're looking for on this website, you can check out the other websites and until you find the place that you want to live in. And you can also check out Facebook, okay? The Facebook groups in your designated area. Okay, so we already tried Querétaro, so now let's go with Oaxaca. Okay. And then the same thing. We're here again. I know the area a little bit, so I know houses are a bit, you know, more difficult. And I know housing is for a premium here and a little bit more expensive just because it's literally in the mountains and there's no more room really to build from what I understand. But I don't know. Okay, so let's just, again, so by the way, without even looking down here, all the way on the beach, if you want to live on the beach, you know, there's already places for 4,000 pesos, 4,500 pesos, you know. Wow. Okay, so you know what? Let's just look at the beach real quick. See what they got on the beach. Look at that. There's a rental department. 4,000 pesos. With you can see the ocean from there, it says. Okay, let's see this one that's actually on the ocean. Oh, okay, but I think this is like per day. Never mind. It has to be per day, right? No, per month? Huh. Oh, that's interesting. So depending on the month will depend on the rent. That's not bad. So like it's 6,500 pesos with no during the off season, and then 15,500 during tourist season. But it's like a house for 15 people. Even at 15, it's pretty cheap. Wow. Okay. So that's on the beach. It seems like you can even find things on the beach out here in Oaxaca. Okay, I wouldn't say every area. Don't be going to Mazatlan trying to find some cheap rental there. All right. As far as I know, that place is expensive. But look at that. It's another big. You know, I wonder if this is per day. This doesn't make any sense. This can't be. These are two big homes. These are humongous homes, like 12 people homes. Anyways, that's what I'm saying. You got to do your due diligence and do work, all right, just in case. Because if this is 4,500 pesos a month, I mean, of course, you know, are you kidding me? I'll move out there right now. You kidding me? I'm going to pack up and move out there with Christian. This is probably 4,500 a day, all right? It's like a rental. This is what you're going to find like in Mazatlan or other touristy areas, okay? So that makes sense. I get it. All right, so we're going to move to the city, okay? I think most people actually want to live in the city here, up in the mountains. So let's just go to that. Like I said, housing is a bit more premium in Oaxaca. Now, I've mentioned, as I mentioned in other videos, Oaxaca is actually very inexpensive when it comes to food and so much other stuff, okay? But when it comes to housing, you know, it's at a premium, you know? And, you know, once you're there, you understand why. So let's look and see what they got. Okay, so this is the center, I think, right? Yeah, centro. Okay, and see what, so somewhere around at Centro, let's see what they got. Okay, let's see what you can get for 9,500. Look at that, but this is a nice area. You see, it's small though. It's a department. This is what you're gonna get for 500 in Oaxaca. It's not bad. It's just small. So it's like, again, it's an apartment. Look at that. Okay. Looks nice. All right, let's see what else we got. So I know Oaxaca area, like the more north you go, the more expensive it gets. But it's also kind of like, you know, the further out you are, the harder it is to So, honestly, I think if you're going to be living in Oaxaca, a lot of people out there might be interested in not even having a car and having everything really close distance. So you might want to be around El Centro. But I don't know. I'm just saying. All right, let's see this one, 6,500. Again, another. It's a furnished apartment. So that's the thing. And so, like I said, it's a lot of mountains, and so everything like space is at a premium. So most of the housing is small. Okay. So that one's 6,500. Let's look up north up here. See what this one is. 6,500. Another apartment. See? But this is cheaper. This is more like the what is it? 6,500. So like the $400, $300 range, $350 range, $350 range, give or take. $350 for an apartment. Not bad. And this is in the northern part, so the northern part here is nice. Again, I've visited Oaxaca before, so I know the area a little bit. Okay. Let's see what else we got. But anyways, I hope that this is, helping you guys out. Look, 8,100. Look at this, another department. So again, Oaxaca is just full of apartments. Okay. But they're nice, they're nice. Some of these are furnished, some are not. A lot of them are very communal. That's one thing about Oaxaca too. I realized when I was living there, like a lot of people, they live more like in the community and they're communal and they're like, just hanging out with each other. And there's a lot more socialness happening, in Oaxaca than in other areas. That's something I did notice, So that's pretty cool. Meaning a lot of people when they, if you live in like apartments or certain apartment buildings, you kind of like know your neighbors, the people that live there, you see them. And so, but out here, since, people are more friendly and, things are a little different in Mexico, it's cooler, it's more interesting because you get to talk to your neighbors, interact with your neighbors. You might want to just, for example, let's say this one, you're renting this place. Or one of these other places that has like a garden and things like that, and you're just hanging out with other, people that live there in that garden. So this is an apartment, another apartment. This one's really cheap. How much is this one? 6,500. Not that cheap, but it's in a good area. So, all right, that's pretty interesting. So let's just check out another area of Oaxaca. Let's check out these areas out here. I don't even know what these areas are. These are good or bad. Let's see what this one is. Oh, look, this is a house for rent. Okay, look at this. That's a nice house. That's a big house. And there's like 3-4 stories or something. Yeah, so this is like probably like the laundry room there. Okay, there's your water heater. That's your rooftop deck with the grill. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so it's like a 3-story apartment with a 4-story. So look at that. So you can get like a 1-story, 2-story, 3-story, and then the rooftop deck. All that for $9,000. That's interesting. That's awesome. So you could probably rent this out and kind of like have roommates or whatever, which is probably what some people end up doing. That is pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. Let's see what else they got. So this area seems pretty nice. Let's see what this one is. Another 9,500. Look, it's in a nice little neighborhood area here. Oh, cool. Yeah, because I didn't go to this part of Oaxaca out here. Okay. So you can actually find pretty good housing. These are houses, now, that we're looking at. The last two were 2 houses, though. Huh. I mean, yes, they're a little smaller. They are. They really are, they're compared to, like, what you're going to find here in Merida. But, my God, not bad. And it's right by the airport. I know the area. Okay, it's not. Okay. Oh, all right. Huh. I'm actually pretty surprised. Yeah, because the airport's down here. All the way down this area here. Hold on. Let's zoom in here and see the airport's here somewhere. In that green area there. You're going to be close to the airport. But it's a tiny airport, okay? It's not like, you got jumbo jets flying in like 24/7. So you probably got a few flights every day. So, okay, so Oaxaca, you can also find affordable housing. See? Look at that. Not bad at all. See, it seems like, the housing is kind of like evened out in many areas around the country. All right. So you can find affordable housing in Oaxaca as well. That's pretty cool. All right, so now let's just check Guadalajara. Let's just go to the last one. So again, back to the website here, Viva Anuncios, right? And let's try Guadalajara. I've never been there. I really want to go. I really, really want to go. And I've heard great things of Guadalajara. Guadalajara. That's how you say it, okay? I'm just trying to say it in English.
Bruh.
But it's Guadalajara. Okay, not Guadalajara. Or whatever the hell. Whatever I'm trying to say. All right, so look, that's... by the way, I heard Guadalajara is very huge, very big city. So that could be negative or positive for housing. Again, wow, that's not... Look at all these houses, man. Look at that for cheap. Okay. Not bad at all. Okay, let's just look at this one. Let's see what you can get for this one. Okay, this is just like a cheap one-bedroom apartment. Okay? And it's, you know, basically under $200. It's like 100... Yeah, $200. Let's just say $200. Look at that for an apartment. Huh. Not bad. Okay, like 3 pictures, but whatever. Not bad. Yeah, this is a tiny apartment, you know? Get out of here. This is a super tiny apartment. But that's pretty cheap though. You know what I mean? Even for a tiny apartment. All right, let's just look at randomly and listen, 7,000. See what this is. Okay, that's an office or a house. It could be anything. Okay, they're saying anything. So let me see. Let's check what we got here. These are all a bunch of apartments. Look at that, big apartment buildings. You can get like an apartment for $400. Not bad. Let's check out the pictures, see what it looks like. This is a big building. Pretty big apartment too. Nice view. Wait, let me see. Look at that. Okay. So again, I don't know anything about the city or what the areas are. If they're good or bad areas, I'm sure they are. But again, you know, just what we're looking for here. Okay, this is like a house for rent, $5,600. Look at that. Not bad at all. So again, $5,600. That's like again, $300 range, give or take. Look at that, pretty big house. You get like a whole house. So yeah, there's cheap housing out here as well. Interesting. Okay, let's see any more housing. Let's just pick. Let's see what this one is. Okay, 9,000 pesos for a department. So the thing is, remember, this is a big city. So remember, there's desirable areas, other non-desirable areas. It all depends, you know, sometimes depending on who you are, what kind of work or life you're trying to live out there, you know, might depend on what part or what area you want to live in. Okay. But anyways, this seems like a, you know, furnished apartment in a good area close to certain, you know, a lot of things. And let's see what, and the price is pretty cheap. I mean, I don't know what, in fact, I don't know what the price was. I think it was like 9,000. Let me see. But it's a 3-bedroom. Okay. I don't know if it's that big, but it's a 3-bedroom in the city. So that might be at the premium, you know, of the area. So I don't know. But anyways, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 9,000 pesos. Okay. So I think we're gonna just wrap this up here. It seems like from this video, from all the research that I've been doing, that we've been doing together, it seems like you can actually find some cheap housing out here. It seems like it's not all lost in Mexico. It seems like there's actually, you know, cheap rentals and housing for you out there. Now, I know that everybody has completely different needs and completely different wants and desires, and that's where you're gonna have to do your research. And look, I've already done some research, meaning that I've already, you know, gone to places like Mazatlan and seen that there is probably no cheap housing or anything worth, you know, wanting to live out there. I don't know, that I could find on any of these websites. So I understand that, but that's why sometimes when life throws you a curveball, you got to figure out what you're gonna do and not just get married or what is it, enamored with one place, and then not realize that. Look at Mexico; it's a humongous area. It's a humongous country with many beautiful areas and beautiful places where you can find your perfect retirement home, or again, if you're just coming out here like someone like me, someone that still needs to work, needs to live, maybe has a family to raise, and so on and so forth. Not only can you find affordable housing, but you can find really good areas and good places to find those affordable housing in. It's not just like, oh, they're going to be in the hood or in bad areas. Nothing like that, nothing of the sort. So I don't know who you are out there watching this video, and I don't know what your needs are going to be, again, but at the end of the day, I think I give you guys a pretty quick and easy and fast overview of how you can find places, and also kind of proved to you guys that you can definitely find affordable housing. And if $500 or less is too much money still for your dream, then you just stay wherever you are. Apparently, it's better there. But I think that, $500, is a great point, to start off from, because most places in the USA, and Europe and other places, your rent is going to be double, triple, quadruple that. So, the fact that, you're probably paying $1,500 or $2,000, for wherever you're renting right now, and you can find the equivalent of that for $500 or maybe a little more or less, is beyond amazing. So that's what I was trying to show you guys. And again, I know this video wasn't great or perfect or anything like that. I tried my best to try to show you and give you a quick overview of how you can start finding the place of your dreams, the home of your dreams, and start really this journey of getting out of wherever you are, your horrible situation, into a better situation. And that not all is lost. Like I said, there's many places in Mexico where things are going to be very expensive. But there's a lot of places, a lot of very, very highly desirable places like Merida, Queretaro, Oaxaca, Guadalajara, and I can go on, and which is very cheap. Okay? Again, Mexico City, Mazatlan, and other areas might be out of reach to the average person because of how expensive some of these areas have gotten. But at the end of the day, there are tons of places that you can still land and land on your feet, and definitely be able to save a lot of money by not having to pay these crazy amounts of rent. So anyways, all right, guys, I really hope that this video was informative, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. You guys, you already know what to do. If you want more information on anything at all, okay, that we've talked about on this video or other videos, please check out my website. Okay, it's very rare that I get to show you my website on a video, but on this website, as you guys can see, not only can you catch my videos and watch other videos like these at the top here that are videos that I published, on my older channel that are basically impossible to find unless you really dig for them. And then, other videos, and other things on here, but not just disinformation, but, there's also more information on how to move to Mexico. Again, not only finding a rental, but if you're moving to this area in particular, you're going to find other information. But yeah, I forgot that I had the Jose right at the top here. But again, if you are looking to find a rental, you already saw this video, and you're hopefully finding your rental, and you got all the information there. But again, if you need more information, okay, on taxes, real estate, immigration, which is a top priority for a lot of you guys, again, you guys can reach out to Jose Novello, and here's his information, and there's a video of him, talking about immigration. And then, if you want, if you're in this area, the Merida, Yucatan area, you want glasses, you want dentists, you can come check these guys out. Again, if you need an assistant, check out Stephanie, a vet. More real estate, there's Jose again. And then these are some of my favorite places. Okay, so again, tons of links, tons of information. We got health information down below, some of my favorite places, yada, yada, yada. Okay, and before we wrap this up, if you guys want any personalized consultations, okay, if you guys want me, to consult with you guys one-on-one, you can reach out to, on my website. You can find out how to reach out to me directly, where we can link up and do a one-on-one conversation, where I can help you with anything. Okay, I've helped out so many of you guys on how to move out here and so much more. So watch this video if you're interested, and read below the instructions, so you can know how to send me a question to answer, because some of you guys just want one question, or you want me to talk about one topic, and I can do that as well. You guys don't have to pay my full rate for a full video consultation. You guys can just pay a small rate, and I can just answer one of your questions like I've answered down below. Again, I've answered all kinds of questions. You guys can see the questions I've already answered, and I made videos on, okay, as I'm scrolling through here. So with all that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I really hope that this video was very useful to you in helping you find a place. I hope that you're still watching all the way till now, and if you are, please stay tuned to these videos, whether I'm touring Cauquel or I'm touring other parts of Mexico, and I'm showing you guys around a little bit more. Plus, check out the video that I did with him talking about real estate. So again, you guys can check that out there, and you guys can check out more information on my website and on my channel. So with all that being said, guys, you already know what to do. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit the bell icon, but more importantly than anything else, please stay awesome. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.